Okay, hello everybody. We're going to try again. This is my second shot at the live video today. Every Tuesday I feature a free class, a live video, and oh, it looks like it is rotated correctly this time. So I had a little bit of an issue a few minutes ago. Sometimes the phones or Facebook or somebody just doesn't like each other. So we will start over. Okay, I have a lot to share with you today. We're going to wait and see. Oh, there you go. Hello, good morning again. Thanks, gals, for coming back. I'm sorry, like I said, sometimes things just don't go to plan, but yeah, thank you. Hi, everybody. And yeah, I thought I'd talk about some of the specials. Now, well, just trying to decide what I want to highlight. I have so much to share. As you know, the starter kit special is still happening. We have just 2 days left for people to join and get an extra $30 free. Basically, you get $56 free with a $99 order. You get to choose $155 in product. Now, one of my favorite deals is this one, the Season of Elegance. Do you know you can get everything on here, and it's all available right now. You can get both of these bundles. You can get the designer paper, the ribbon, the gems, and the painted trees embossing folder. Regularly $154.75, and you're only paying $99 plus tax, no shipping. It's a great deal. Now you can make up your own product in your kit, but I thought this is the perfect dollar amount because it's just under $155. And you can get that all for $99. So it's a great deal. So if you are putting in orders that are 75 up to 100, please consider getting the starter kit deal. It is one of the best deals we offer. And yeah, it's just smart. In fact, I don't know of anybody who has joined my team and regretted it because, you know, besides the community, you get the deal, you get the discount, and you stay in as long as you want. It's not, it's just an order. Basically, it's just an order, and then you can do what you want with it. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can straighten that out just a touch. All right, let's get into, oh, that made it worse. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Okay, so inventory status report for today. I just checked it a few minutes ago. A lot of things coming in November 4th. I'm hoping they come in early. As some of you know that who ordered my kits to go in October, the A Little Bit Festive Mix and Match is part of that kit, and I'm waiting for it. So things are going out a little later than usual. I don't like that, but it's the way it is. At the mercy. Sometimes I order product early. This time I did not get that in time. So yeah, here is what is unavailable. All right, so demonstrators can see this, but customers can only know when they go online that things are either running low inventory, or out of stock. Now I do want to talk a little bit about the kits collection. Now I have a friend having a kit together tonight, and she has like 8 to 10 people coming, and they all pre-ordered a kit, and of course they were on sale this month, but one that came back is actually the Expressions and Kindness, and this has been unavailable for a long time. Now I did do some extras on this kit. I don't know, I just did some extras, but this is, I think you get 9 cards in this kit, and it's just gorgeous. And the envelopes are also pretty. Now this is reduced, oh, I hope I have it here, $20.70. So if you've been waiting for this kit, I would grab it now. It's beautiful. It has lots of gold foil accents and pre-cut designs. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So it does include stamps and gems and a Blackberry Bliss ink pad. Everything is in here that you need. So it's a wonderful kit. That's one of my very favorites right now. Now the other one that is new is the Alpine Air. And that one is also gorgeous. I only made one of each card. So that one is reduced to $19.80. So everything is included. You get the stamps, the envelopes, the ink, the block, everything. I'm just going to show a couple more just so you get the idea. Now, this is one of my favorites for a long time. This is the Card Keeper box. And it includes, I think it's 10 cards, the fabulous box with categories, so you can add more cards and give it as a gift. Now the cards are very, very simple. This is a gift you could give to anybody that's crafty, because they don't need ink, stamps, the adhesive, everything is in here to finish these cards, and including the gold foil and the vellum accents. So yeah, that is one of my favorites. This one is reduced to $22.50 for this nice big box for keeping cards. All right, and last today, I want to share a former kit I did as a class. Now I jazzed up this, the front of here with some dies and layers, but it is a card keeper. So you can add your birthday, your anniversary, your, you know, whatever you send to people. And it comes with, gosh, I think it's 10 cards. Now they are pretty simple cards. Now you can do more with some of the pieces if you want to, but those are the cards that are included. So this, I have to look back. This was a while ago. Let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of kits. Right here, birthday card organizer, only $17.50. It's quite reduced. It was $25. So anyway, those are some of our kits in our kit collection, and the sale goes away in 2 days. So I would encourage you, and like I said, there is a lot. I have 5 pages here of kits. So great way to get some cards done fast. Take to a crop, take to a weekend, just get some crafty or gifts. Awesome gifts. So, hi Tammy, I'll see you tonight. Tammy's coming to the other Tammy's party tonight, so I'm very glad you can make it. All right, let's do Prize Patrol. Last week I was giving away some coffee cards. Now most of these are Fun Folds cards, so this is a great way to get great ideas for your own card making, to have them in hand. And the other prize was a set of elegant, I think it's Simply Elegant Trim, silver and gold cording. So the winners, and I already contacted one of them, are Nancy and Anita. So congratulations, gals. Thank you so much for commenting, watching, sharing. I'm very happy that some of you are sharing and commenting and coming to watch my videos. So whether it's later or during, I appreciate you following me and stopping in and commenting and sharing. Okay, this week for commenting, I have a set of iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. So those are very iridescent. Hopefully you can see through the paper. And then for sharing, I have a stack of printed tutorials. Now I know some of you haven't been able to either get to my blog or print them off, so that is what I'll send to somebody who shares my video, is a bunch of my tutorials. Now they do have, most of them have the product listed on the back. Not all of them, but most of them do. So that's for sharing. This is for commenting. Okay, so we're almost at the end of October. Besides the starter kit deal, the kit collections, I'm trying to think what other, well, for demonstrators, we are able to pre-order a few new suites that will be on the new online exclusives starting in November, actually on the 5th. This is one of the new papers that we can get in our pre-order. However, if you're anxious for some Valentine's, some silver and gold textured foil, you can add this onto your starter kit. and get it early and not wait for everybody else. So it is gorgeous, swirly, kind of that paint, what do they call that? Paint pour like technique. Yeah, that you see online. I love watching those paint pours. I would really like to do that, but what do you do with them all? You'd have to either sell them, all those canvases that you pour paint on. So this is a suite, and this is the stamp set, and here are the dies that go with this. So it's hearts, of course, for Valentine's. So you got some texture, some outline, and then some images that work with the flowers and leaves. There's also a set of new gold textured, gold twisted thread, they're calling it. And then there are some gold foil sequins. They're flat, they're hearts. So that is the suite. I believe that's all of the suite that is included. So, yeah, like I said, this will be on available for customers November 5th. I'll show you just a couple other things. This is I think it's rope, twisted rope embossing folder. Don't quote me. Can't remember the actual name of that. One of the other sets I ordered is called Sharing Loving Crafting, and it's got some watermark, Stampin' Up, I forget what the copyright stamps, and some other fun things. I like this one, Happiness Inside. That would be a great thing to add to your envelope, right? I like those. Yeah, so those are some of the items that are coming November 5th in the new online exclusives. One of the other suites is a otter, a suite that is features otters. So here is the color coach that will become available November 5th as well. Now you can add this on to your starter kit right now, but it is the new color coach. Don't quote me, but I think it's something like $13 or $14. That's what I recall. It's really pretty. It does not include in colors. So then this will make it stay current with all our regular color families, or 4 color families. So yeah, it gives some tips on the back on how to use it. But yeah, that is the new color coach coming November 5th. It already ran out of stock once during pre-order because demonstrators flocked to get this. So hopefully it will not run out by the time it goes live on November 5th, I hope. Okay, there's one more thing for promotions. This is the paper pumpkin for November. It is Christmas stockings. And I think there's tags or something else with it, but it's fabric stockings and a special little Christmas holiday box. So I don't know what else is in here, but it's really cool. So you have to subscribe to get this one by November 10th to get this one. And remember, once you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you have access to all the refill kits that come out with the kits. So yeah, that's the Paper Pumpkin. Now, let's get to stamping. I think that's what I'm going to do next. So we are going to use the Humble Home Bundle today. So I love punches. Punches are, if I had to choose between a die and a punch, it would be a punch. So much easier. I know it's heavier, but I have a rack on my wall that I can hang my punches on a kind of a curtain rod. I got it at IKEA, which they don't sell anymore, but I love punches. So I had to get this one. So, and we used it at my clubs in October. So I am going to show you, first of all, a couple other cards that I have for ideas. I have a lot of ink pads. There's a lot of colors going to be coming up, so I just don't want them to end up on the floor. So I'm going to unload. Because my basket is very full. All right, so here is a swap that they just simply used the house punch and stamped the heart and added the word home in there. So I thought that was really clever and used some of the, I believe this is the Snowy Scenes designer paper. So really cute. So then, now I haven't shown this yet, but this was one of our swaps for my team in October. I showed all the rest last week, but I saved this one so I could share it with today's video. Jackie made this. I love, love, love it. She added the textured circle from the outside that she did with the swirly embossing folder and cut a window out of her card base in cherry cobbler and heat embossed this with white powder and then added that little punch heart that's in the punch. So what an adorable card. Now this is from the Peaceful Christmas bundle, I believe, in the holiday catalog, but I just love it. Super cute card. Love the colors. I believe this is pecan pie with cherry cobbler and white. So yeah, I wanted to share that with today's card because yeah, I love this card today. It is super fun. And all right, I'm just going to show you. So unusual colors, right? So this is Summer Splash with Highland Heather and a little white and black. Isn't that cute? I saw a card using these colors and this bundle. I changed it up quite a bit, but this is what we made during my October clubs. So yeah, let's get started. Now I gave them the option because some people don't make Christmas cards or send them, they send photo cards. So instead of a Christmas card, we made this one into a birthday card. Okay, so celebrate you. Isn't that adorable? A little bit of, and this one is the Christmas version. From our house to yours, Merry Christmas. So the other stamps that I used here are for the celebrate and the season and you is the iconic imagery. And that is also the tree. There are adorable dies. So I cut the trees out with the dies and didn't use any of the other dies, but just those two greeting banners. So this is one of our online exclusives. It's super cute. I do really like the dies. Hopefully you can see those. Okay, the other set we used is called Falling Snow, and it is a background stamp that I'm going to do next because it uses the white ink. And when you use white ink, you want to now I have the old style ink pad because I've had it for years, and you're just going to tap all over and get this full of white craft ink. Now I don't like to keep my white craft ink really well inked because then it takes forever to dry and I have to heat set it. So I tend to leave it a little on the drier side. Oh, you know what I didn't grab is my packet of card stock. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Had trouble locating it. Okay, so here are my pieces. Here you think you're all ready. So what I do when I use a large background stamp, this is the Highland Heather, I always ink upside down. And I lay my cardstock on and get a scrap paper and hold with one hand and press with the other. This is a sure way to ensure you have transferred that ink well. I know some people would tend to do it the other way, and it usually works, but this is a guarantee. So I like the guaranteed way. All right, so that is the Falling Snow. We're going to set that aside to dry. Okay, now for the rest, here we have our card base. That is Summer Splash. Just think those colors are so cute together. All right, so we're going to start with black ink. I like Memento. It's easier to use and clean than, I guess I'm going to put this over here so I keep it out of the ink. Easier to use and clean than StazOn. It's just my preferred black ink, and that's really the only two blacks we offer is StazOn and Memento. I'm gonna huff to make sure that's well inked. Okay, there's our house. All right, now I'm going to stamp while I have my black ink out. I'm going to stamp to Celebrate. And this has a lot of pieces. It might not look like it, and I probably should have colored one of those houses, but you hang in with me, we'll get it done. Now I'm going to stamp the Celebrate on the bottom of this circle. This is one of the circles from the Spotlight on Nature. Then I think we'll do the birthday version. Oh, there's a little wreath that I fussy cut. I'll talk about that in a minute. Find the Celebrate You. Now that's in the iconic imagery. Okay. All right. And then we want to do, I'm doing the birthday version. So we will stamp Happy Birthday. And this is from, one of the other punch bundles in the annual catalog. And now I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, that's where I got the Happy Birthday from. It's not from either one of these sets. Okay, I think we're done with black. Where did I put my cover? Here we go. All right, when you're dealing with white, I always cover my black ink as soon as I possibly can. All right, I'll set that aside. And we'll start on the trees. Okay, if you can see, I am using two colors of green ink, the Lemon Lime Twist and the Old Olive. And I don't know if it really matters which one you do first. As long as you can see through them, that's the whole ticket. So trying to find, there's my other tree. So the solid is in the lighter ink and the outline is in the darker ink. I think what I told them was to do the darker first. So I'm gonna follow my lead. Oh, one thing I do wanna do is punch out my house. So I purposely punched to one side so I have something I can hold on to when I'm punching this out. And just try and get it as even as you can. Okay. All right. There's our house and other little pieces. Okay, we will color this, but for now, I did pre-do one tree that's popped up. So what I want to do is kind of guess where I want to stamp my other trees. Now this one, I know I want to stamp a little high. And then I'm going to scoot that over. And this one I'll stamp a little low. It really doesn't matter where they are. I try and get them straight, but that one got a little bit crooked. Well, maybe not. Maybe my Celebrate. It's hard when you have a curvy word to know what is straight. It's just hard. But that gives you a little leeway as well. Okay, now we're going to stamp the Lemon Lime Twist over that. Make sure I inked up all parts of that, and that just adds that second cute layer. Okay, done with the greens. That's all we're going to use the greens for. And then here is our tree we're going to pop up. Okay, so I think I will try and do some quick coloring. I should have done some of this beforehand, but we used our blends markers. And I don't know if you know that, but sometimes leaving just a little bit of white accent, like just a dot here and there. Now, I don't know if it's appropriate for this, but that gives a highlight to your coloring. If you just leave a little dot, it's like a reflection. So remember that. You don't always have to fill it all the way in. So would you live in a house this color? Oh yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, I'm going to try and use the big end just to fill in quicker. My point is still nice and sharp. Surprisingly, after almost 40 people used it during my clubs, they must have used the other end more. I'm kind of going backwards, but again, leaving that little bit of highlight can give you some accents. It's a little bit fussy as far as going around all these items, but you know, who doesn't love to color, especially with the blends? So we're going to go around the door and the window, and I didn't do any highlighting with lighter, darker. This is actually the light, yeah, this is the light Summer Splash marker. So pretty much done. And then the chimney. Not a real color of a house, but it's adorable on this card. Okay, so let's get some dimensionals. We will add 3. And the nice thing is this can be above. Doesn't really matter where you're stamping your words, because you can, let's see, add that on that side. You can have it go above. So I want this to kind of be in front of the other one. All right, so now let's do ribbon. The ribbon, if you have to, and you're doing this little tail or tie over a large one, this is how I do it. I put the small short one over or under the large one and then simply tie a knot. Now the reason I do it this way is because I'm kind of a fuss budget when it comes to my knots. I want my knots to be smooth on the top. So then you have to remember what's the long, and while I'm tightening, I'm kind of trying to make these come down, these 2 little pieces. And sometimes they want to twist and go the other way. Sometimes you can't make a mind, but that looks pretty good. Then you will add some adhesive, and I like to do my adhesive along the edge. That way, as I turn this over, this knot can move wherever I want it now. Okay, so I want it fairly low. Get these even and just simply press that ribbon around the back side. Okay, you can use mini glue dots if you don't use tape runner. But then now we can add this to the back of our card. Okay, or the front of our card, I should say, front of our card base. So how many of you like this color combination, and would you use it for Christmas? This is an interesting one because not many people, well, I shouldn't say that. Some people do not like to go non-traditional. I have a friend, Sharon, who when I used to do Stamp-A-Stacks, I would always have some non-traditional colors like pink or purple, and she just could not do. Oh, I had to raise that up because of the greeting. Raise that up just a little bit. Okay, where did my little, there it is. And I'll use a few edges. Now one thing I don't like is when my ribbon is flopping with the greeting. So I'm going to glue that down and kind of place this over. And if your little tie feels a little bit floppy, I'm going to add a mini glue dot under the knot so it will stay. And that makes it all mine. And sometimes I even add some onto the ties here. Okay, so the inside we're going to add, there are in the iconic imagery. There's snowflakes and stars, so that's what I went with the two colors. Now we are going to do the birthday, so I'm going to stick with just stars. And I have an outline and a solid. And here is my inside. So it's kind of a quick card, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot of little nuances, which makes it fun, right? Because we want to stamp. Making background stamps, and I love it. I mean, I would rather stamp a background than use designer paper, and I think I'm kind of in the minority on that. I think a lot of people prefer to use designer paper. That's where they reach, and I don't. I tend to reach for stamps and create my own, whether it's a technique or whatever. So that's my go-to, is more than designer paper. Oh, that might be a little close to the edge. We'll see how I did. No, I'm okay. Okay, so the only thing left, and I forgot to bring them, is the rhinestones. So that finishes that sparkle of this ribbon. Now this silver sheer ribbon is in the annual catalog, and it is available. And so is the back. All these products are available. However, the punch, the Humble Home Punch, is in low inventory. These are your colors? Awesome, Joan. Wonderful. Yeah, it is a fun color combination for Christmas or a birthday or whatever. And you know, even guys are doing purple these days. So this could definitely be a guy card. Oh, I was going to mention the little wreath on this one. I did stamp that and fussy cut it and pop it up on the Christmas house. So, but yeah, the Humble Home Punch is on the low inventory. It actually was out of stock for weeks, and it came back, and now it's already within the week on low inventory. So if you want that, hopefully it'll be back and not retire before the catalog's done. But yeah, okay, now I'm going to show you. I finished my kits to go yesterday. I'm pretty pleased with them. So let's show you what I did. Okay, we're going to go with the easy one first. And if you want quick, easy cards, I decided to go with the gold. Oh, I don't know where my envelope is for this one. Oh, they're all at the bottom. Gold foil. I forget what they're called. Let's look. Where's my catalog? I should know this. Gold dipped, that's the word I want. Gold dipped mix and match cards and envelopes. So I'll show you, these are all the blue cards. See if I can get them all on here. Then we have the green cards, and I guess these are all horizontal or landscape. Then we have the red cards. So there's 9 cards, and then of course there's the matching envelopes. They're so elegant with the gold dipped trim. So yeah, that is what we have. So I also used the, let's see, this is the Joyful Sayings. So this is no stamping. And the Joyful Images. Now you get half a pack of each and a pack of and a share of the cards and envelopes. And I did use what I had left for the inside. So everything is coordinating. You get ideas for inside and outside, no stamping, quick kits. I added some gold sequins and some dimensionals, which are not included in the kit. But this will be on my shop, my flowerbookshop.com, by the weekend. So I hope to get my tutorial done in the next couple of days, so it will be available. And what I'm planning to do, so these will be ready for Christmas, is to get these out in the mail before Thanksgiving. So that is, I'm hoping to be able to guarantee that. and so you don't have to wait. You can get your Christmas cards going by Thanksgiving weekend. Now the next card uses the Snowy Scenes, and you get some of the loose snowflakes, which are used on all the cards, and a share of the Pom Pom Pool Party trim, which is super cool. So here, that most of them are fun folds. So here you can see some of those snowflakes, and I simply add a dot of glue and just drop the snowflake on the dot. So that's one. I will be making a second version on my video because this card kit to go will include a how-to video. So I love the colors on that one. And this one is a neat fun fold. So you can kind of see how that works. Another unusual color combination, but this is a winter card. These are not just for Christmas. You can make them Christmas, but there's my bookbinding fun Z fold. And here is a gift card. So right here, gift card. Okay, so those are the 5 cards, and you will get double, 2 of each. And then of course the half a pack of the designer paper and the share of these products. So it's, let's see, 31, and then there's shipping costs in there too. But remember, if you order 2 or more, you can combine shipping, and it's a really good deal. So these will be on my shop by the weekend for pre-order, and they will go out before Thanksgiving. That's my goal. So I plan to order ahead of time so I do not run into the, oh yeah, Lori, it is a really cute designer paper. I just love it. The snowy scenes. Yeah, it's kind of whimsical and fun with penguins. Now there are some fussy cutting unless you have the bundle that goes with it. A few things I did fussy cut, but they're easy to fussy cut. So anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you next week. If you want to order, please use my host code. If it's over 50, you'll get a free gift. And if you want to see the project sheet for today, it'll be next week, Monday, on my blog. And there is my shop for glue stands and for kits and tutorials. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.